Recently, a major computer meltdown sent me digging through years of footage. I was looking for a few specific clips and somehow ended up down a rabbit hole. The one thing I really noticed was how much time I was able to spend in our walled garden. Life looks really different these days. Somehow we've become so much busier, and I found myself watching this footage feeling a little jealous of the version of me who thought spending an entire day outside was completely normal. I'm hoping to spend a lot more time out there again, and I think it's probably the one place that keeps my brain sane. So when we were first looking for properties in France, one of my must-have... Okay, let me try that again. When we were searching for properties in France, I wanted a garden. And the listing for this property mentioned a vegetable garden, but when we arrived, I was kind of shocked to discover that there was a giant walled garden. And that's what sold me. This was the first year I grew tomatoes from seed and was hoping for a huge harvest. But halfway through the season, they just started dying. I was clearly unfamiliar with the cool summers here in Brittany, so it was a total bust. That's why people around here use polytunnels or greenhouses. But it's easy to grow potatoes, carrots, greens, and anything that doesn't need a super hot summer. And yes, I harvested one single cranberry. "2021 was the year we got serious. I couldn't continue edging the beds because the grass grows like crazy here, thanks to the oceanic climate, which basically means it rains a lot. So we started building wooden beds. Now that I was addicted to gardening and I had the time to commit, since we weren't working on any big projects, I spent most of my time covered in dirt.
It's about a half acre, or a fifth of a hectare.
A fifth of a hectare. Okay. Okay. That's it. Enjoy your beets. So this was the year I bit off more than I could chew. I expanded the garden beds because I thought I'd have time to devote to it as I had in previous seasons. But we started some renovations, our rescue animal family grew, and we started this YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed, please do. It really helps us. And it's the only thing we're growing reliably this year. "2023 was the year I said screw it and totally half-assed it. I was super busy, overwhelmed, and in hindsight, could have saved myself so much time by putting the garden to bed. By September, I was over it and done with the garden. One thing we've learned since moving to such a large property is that the grass has absolutely no respect for our schedule. It just keeps
growing.
Between our renovation projects, filming for YouTube, and looking after the animals, it's really easy for mowing to just slip down the list.
So when Anthbot asked us to try out their new N8 robotic mower, we were really excited because it does more than just mow.
Okay, so this is an area that's become a little overgrown. But what impressed me straight away is how neat the finish is. And to be honest, we did leave the grass a little longer than we should have, and the Anthbot impressed us. Okay, so I'm checking on the progress of the Anthbot, and it looks like it's really done a great job with this particular area. The N8 follows a smart U-shaped mowing pattern. So instead of randomly wandering around the garden, it leaves these clean mowing lines that make the whole lawn look much tidier. It also cuts right up to the edges, so there are far fewer places we have to come back and deal with it ourselves. What makes the N8 different from most other robotic mowers is that it's really 4 machines in one. It mows, it mulches, and it collects the grass. But the best part is that later in the year, it even works as a leaf sweeper.
For us, the collection system is probably the biggest selling point.
So I think it's going to go dump the grass clippings in the little designated dumping spot that we have set up over here. And you can program this wherever you want it to. We just happen to put it here so you can get a good angle on what it actually does.
Yes, it empties itself.
Normally after mowing, we'd still have to rake up the piles of clippings, but with the N8, the cyclone collection system actually sucks the clippings into the bag as it cuts. It collects up to 99% of the clippings. So once it's done, you're not left with a lawn that looks like it's had a really bad haircut. And the collection bag is surprisingly large. It holds 23 liters. Our property isn't exactly the easiest place to mow. Between the raised beds, animals, garden furniture, and everything else we've got scattered around. The N8 combines positioning with dual camera vision and AI depth recognition, so it navigates around obstacles really confidently. Even if the satellite signal drops out a bit, the vision system helps it stay on course. Worried it might rain? Don't be. One feature I really like is that you don't have to keep an eye on the weather. It's IPX6 rated to cope with heavy downpours, so if a shower starts while it's out mowing, the rain sensor automatically sends it back to charge. And it's surprisingly good at getting through tighter spaces without constantly stopping, reversing, and having another go. And everything is controlled through the app. You can create different mowing zones, adjust the cutting height from 30 to 70 millimeters, create no-go areas, and schedule everything automatically. And I really like being able to set different areas because our gardens definitely don't grow at all the same speed. And at only 58 decibels, the mowing won't disturb your precious weekend. The biggest benefit isn't really the technology, though, it's the time. Look, now Lincoln can spend his time lounging. Don't you have work to do?
I'm supervising.
So it's making its way back to the home base. Instead of spending hours mowing and then clearing up afterwards, we can actually get on with restoring the chateau, or occasionally sit down and admire the lawn that someone else has been working on.
So if you'd like to have a look at the Anthbot N8, I'll leave a link and the discount information in the description below. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are still 40 acres out there plotting against us. These tulips are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they're huge.
It was good to be back and out in the garden again, slowly chipping away at everything that needs attention. I also finally settled on the trees for the planters in front of the greenhouse. You should turn around and face the camera. No one wants to see the back of your head. You're so handsome. Turn around.
And my sweet peas are finally growing, and I'm so excited. Well, I had big plans to mow today, so I guess that's not going to happen. This will be our first figs of the season.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have something to say, leave us a comment.